So the first thing we're going to do is find the halfway point of this piece of fabric. I fold it in half, make a thumb pressed little crease and mark that with a pin. So that you don't lose it. Then you take your piece of tape, which is 90 centimeters long, and fold it in half. Find the midpoint of the tape and place it on exactly where the pin is, and then pin it to the fabric using 2 pins so that it doesn't twist when you sew it. Okay. So now we're going to take the main fabric and lay it face down onto the lining fabric, which is face up, so it's right sides together facing each other, and line it up all the way around as neatly as you can. And you've sandwiched the tape in between the 2 layers. It's already pinned. Then I've got a 2 centimeters from the edge, drawn a line around 3 sides. So 1, 2 and 3, and you leave this end open. This doesn't have any line for now. I can draw that line. Draw a line here. And here. So I've pinned it along the line every few inches, and I put the pins in at right angles to the line. Don't be tempted to put your pins along the line because it just is more awkward when you come to sew. So there are pins down all 3 sides, and they go in just like this at right angles with the pin head to the edge of the fabric, towards the edge of the fabric. It's a needle. You've already got pins holding the tape, so don't worry about that. Just pin there. And that's ready to sew. Okay, so we're going to sew along the 3 sides that we've drawn a line. Just make sure the needle's on the line, and then just sew a reverse stitch just to cast off, and then we sew all the way along. Take the pins out as you go along. Before you hit them. When you get to the corner, stop with the needle in the work, lift the foot and turn it round. When you come to the tape, sew backwards and forwards over it to make it stronger. It's going to get pulled by children every day. Reverse stitch at the end to cast off. Okay, so now we've stitched around the 3 sides, and we're going to cut the corners, not too close, but close as you dare, 45 degrees to get rid of some extra fabric. Just the 2 corners that you've stitched around. Okay. And then reach in and you turn the whole thing inside out. press it out with your fingers to begin with, and then use the point of the scissors gently so that you don't go through, and just push little by little to get that nice and square. There we are, into the other one. Like that. And then press it with an iron. So then we press along, make sure that the seams are pressed right out to the side, and press all the way around. Now we're going to measure 10 centimeters from the edge and make a mark. Do it 3 times along here so that you can then draw a line to join those dots. Just a light line, just to guide. And then we're going to fold this up to meet the line and pin it and press it. And then we can do the same on the other side. Again, 10 centimeters. Draw a line. Fold the edge up to meet the line. And we'll press that. So put some pins in, a couple of pins in to hold these folds that you've made. And then I'm going to draw a line just close to the edge, about 5 millimeters in from the edge. And then we're going to stitch along here to make the first end of the pocket. So we're going to stitch along this line. The little reverse stitch first. Reverse over the edge. So I've stitched along this edge, which will form the edge of the first pocket and also holds the whole thing together. Now I've started to pinned these, placed a few more pins to hold the pockets down, and I've begun to mark up where we're going to stitch the pockets together. Each section holds a block and a stick. So it goes block, stick, this side, and this side goes stick, block, so they're opposite way around, the sticks and the blocks. And in between each section you sew all the way down, the lines match up. So I'll show you, I'll continue that measuring. Each stick pocket is 2.5 centimeters and each block pocket is 4 centimeters. So I'm marking 4 centimeters for the next block pocket using a washable pen which will come off, or a tailor's chalk so you can rub it off. And then comes a 2.5 centimeter gap next. So you have to, every other one is 4 centimeters followed by 2.5 centimeters. And it's important to not get muddled and keep that going. So once you've made your marks, you can draw your lines. So here we've got a 4 centimeter one that goes all the way across. And then we've got a 2.5 centimeter one, which is just a little side. The next one up here is a 4 centimeter, goes all the way across again, and then a 2.5, and then another 4. This is the last one. Of course, you have to then do the same thing on the other side, remembering that where I'd done a 2.5 centimeter gap here, I need a block, that's for a stick, so I need a block here, so I need to do 4 centimeters from this line. I'm just going to redo that line because it's come off a bit. So I'm going to do 4 centimeters here, mark that. The 2.5 one is already done for me because it was the same as the 4 centimeters on the other side. So I just need to do the next 4 centimeters. And so on.
Talk about how you left it long.
I've left this final mark. By the time you get to here, you should have 16 pockets down each side of your crayon roll. 8 stick and 8 block pockets. So 16 down each side. And when you've done that, your final line is the end of your crayon roll, but I've left it long so that you have plenty of room to turn this in now. We can cut it down. We'll cut it back to 2 centimeters from the final pocket line. We'll make a little guide there, just rough idea. We're going to cut this piece off and we're going to turn this inside to form the other end of the crayon roll.